Yeah, I think this will be a good race. I was actually watching John earlier practice the high room. So, as from what I understand, John is still pretty new to the game. So, things like the hive room is something that he's still working on, and I'm hoping that. Okay, what's going on?
This is looking weird.
Yeah, MrDino started his timer, but he's still in the demo.
I'm gonna guess he read it up and then wasn't actually at the console. Should we just restart?
Wait, let me.
We're just gonna have to hold that.
No one's saying anything in the SRL chat, so I don't know if he forgot or.
He's giving himself a handicap. It's fine.
That's a 30-second lead. I've never seen anyone be 30 seconds ahead at Morphball.
It's pretty impressive.
Okay, so MrDino has not yet said anything in the SRL chat, so I'm assuming that he's fine with this. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm like, if he wanna keep going, then I guess we'll keep going. I'm not sure how to do this, but anyway. BlackEliteJohn making his way up the Brinstar shaft. This is one of the most difficult platforming segments in the game, and it's like the third room. Terrible. You can see him do some easier jumps and not going for the wall jump on the side that MrDino is doing right now.
Yeah, the climb is one of those rooms or strats that you can tell, whether a runner is experienced or not. Okay, so they are going to agree to restart.
They're restarting? Okay, yeah, it makes sense though.
This is the first for everything, I guess.
What happened? Did you say what happened? I should join the surveil chat.
They didn't say what happened. I actually initiated the request to restart.
Oh, you told them? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so they are going to restart.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right, both runners have readied up, and hopefully this time.
Hopefully they're actually ready this time.
Yep.
We can hope.
So we'll see a reset from these two shortly. Timer has already started. Countdown happened already, so.
I'm waiting in anticipation now.
I wonder if MrDino will hit start this time. I mean, it's a hard strat, man.
Yeah, okay, and then that's more like it. We're off. That menu is confusing though. Like there are 3 different points or something where the game actually starts, depending on if you already have a file or whatever. I always have to check to make sure I know if it's on start game or if it's on continue or if it's on new time attack or like every race. Check that I know what I'm talking about.
MrDino having some issues. Bad luck with the zoomers there. He had 2 on the ground, and he got hit by both of them, which caused a third zoomer to block the door. Meanwhile, John had no zoomers at all, so he's gonna take a slight lead here.
So apart from the obvious time loss of running into the zoomers, he also has less health here, so he needs more time refilling. That's only like a couple of frames, but it could matter.
We have seen a race decided by frames.
We have, yes. Oh no, I'm just kind of made the wall jumps up but then fell down.
So MrDino quickly getting the lead back. John having some issues platforming there.
Shooting those hidden blocks is actually kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
MrDino not on full health. Being on full health is actually pretty important here because we want missile drops coming into high room. We'll see how that affects Dino. Oh, he got spikes anyway, so he's fine.
Oh, you should get the health though.
He probably should, yes.
I think John actually got the double. Very.
You got the
nice.
double?
He's
Wow.
gonna, yeah, he's gonna stop.
I'm gonna stick around for drops. Okay.
Yeah, which is a good idea in a tournament.
Yeah, it's reasonable. So the way health affects missiles is that if you're on full health and you get a health drop from an enemy, it turns into a missile tank instead, or a missile drop. Assuming you're not full of missiles too.
Yeah, so when you're full up on health and missiles, it's not like Super Metroid where you don't get anything at all. This one, it just randomly drops whatever.
No, you still get the health. If the health can't... Oh no, Dino hit a bug with the missile.
Oh no, he's gonna have to stick around here for the last time.
He hit a bunch of missiles. Wow,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
like
painful.
Only shot maybe one at the hive.
Maybe one. I'm not even sure if he did that. Don't run into the hive. Ah! Oh, it's fine.
John showing
Wow.
up that practice from earlier.
Scaring me, man.
Yeah, and John just caught up. We're really close to each other now.
Yeah. Thankfully, we get an E-tank here to refill our health, so it's not going to be any lasting problems from taking that much damage.
No fear from either of these runners. That Zoomer could have been going left and would have caused problems.
I thought Dino paused for a little bit. Most runners don't try to react, they just shoot a missile regardless and just
Yeah,
kill it.
that would be the safer, carefree way. But just running up, that would have definitely
Crazy.
caused some problems.
These crazy youngins. They haven't experienced the pain of falling down.
Let's take a look at some bug RNG here. Dino actually gets really
Dino
good
getting
RNG.
pretty good one, yeah. Job getting decent.
Yeah, I don't think there
It wasn't
were
terrible.
any major differences between the two.
So we'll see if any of these two elect to skip ice beam refill. I'm gonna assume not because it's like it's scary and kind of difficult to do. So I wouldn't expect any new runners to go for it. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean,
People are crazy nowadays.
Yeah, if either of the runners had been copying like higher end runners' videos and it features refill skip, maybe the runners might actually emulate it. Yeah. Because you know, it kind of makes sense when you don't really understand what's going on when you're learning a game. You tend to just copy like a better player and not know why. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and you might copy a strat that's like really risky for a small time frame, and you don't really understand. You don't know the alternative, right?
Judging by John's farming, it
John
looks
is-
like he might actually do a refill skip.
John has some really good ammo count right now.
Oh yeah, I mean he could just ignore all these enemies on the way to criteria. But he should be farming them if he really wants to do refill skip here.
Yeah.
MrDino, let's see how he gets through here. I don't think he will do a refill skip.
No, Dino seems to just be plowing through.
Wow, I wish I had this missile count.
Oh
no,
no,
but he
he
does.
took damage.
Yeah, he's
Ah,
gonna have
that
to.
hurts.
He's gonna have to find a way to get some health back.
So in the same way as earlier, where having full health is really important for getting missile drops. The fact that it took so much damage there is gonna make it really hard to skip the refill later on.
He's looking at more than 2 big health drops. So on his way back, he's gonna encounter at least 2 enemies, with the third one being a maybe. So he might not even have full health, leaving the long hallway in Norfair.
MrDino making his way to Power Grip. Really useful upgrade.
It is.
Randomizer. Randomizer made us all appreciate how useful Power Grip.
Dino setting up the double bomb jump. It's looking pretty good so far.
Some clean bomb jumps, yeah. Oh no, I fell right at that. I shouldn't have said it.
Commentator's cursed.
Commentator's curse, man. We'll see if John can show how it's done.
I don't think he.
Oh no, no, he's not even gonna try. Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense being a Super Metroid runner not to ruin the muscle memory of your main game by doing something.
Bomb jumping is so much harder in Super Metroid.
It is, yeah. I can understand why he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So at this point, I wonder if John realizes how much in danger he is right now if he is still trying to do a refill skip.
Because he's good on missiles, right?
He's good on missiles.
That's a good missile count to skip refill.
That is more than good.
Yeah.
But the problem is health, and not having health, full health, by the time you get to the Vine Room, could cause the Vines to drop health on you and reduce your missile count. So it looks like he's trying to farm health here. Yeah, but it's still not enough. I don't know if he will just give up and do a refill anyway.
I'm not sure. I forgot he had one more missile tank to pick up too, so it was like way better than good. He has so many missiles.
Yeah, he has excessive amounts of missiles right now.
I mean, that might make it fine to skip the refill even with lower health. We'll see what it decides to do. MrDino takes the refill though. And it's still like taking damage is still a problem even after the refill because you want full health when you get to the vines.
Yep.
The vines before Cocoon to get as many missile drops as possible.
Jumped, so it looks like he's gonna refill.
Yeah, it looks like a refill. That's kind of annoying considering how much time he spent grabbing drops and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he ended up refilling anyway.
I'm pretty sure though, if he did have full health at this point, he would have skipped it.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he's comfortable at all with refill skip, then anything above 20 should be easy pickings, right?
Yeah. All right, so MrDino approaching the Vine Room, and you'll see here what not having full health will do to you. He gets lucky though with the drops.
He didn't get that many health drops. There was like 2 health drops.
Yeah, and it was really fortunate on his side that the vines didn't drop more health.
What was he? Oh, this is an interesting strategy for Dino. This fight is really like executionally hard. There are a lot of like tight wall jumps and like very tight cycles that you need to hit to do it fast.
Looks like one more shot here for MrDino. He's gonna freeze the Ripper.
Oh, that's high? No, okay, barely.
There you go. He uses all his.
He's all of those. John is being pretty conservative in this mine room, and he got shafted on drops, man. Still
Yeah.
made it through fine, but
He does still have 3 extra missiles here, so hopefully with a clean fight he should be okay, and probably catch up, because Mr. Dino did have some issues with the cocoon fight. Oh, freeze it!
barely, man.
Mr. Dino.
Oh, Dino needs to farm here. Yeah. You need
Yeah.
a missile block to break. Oh, you got out right away. You need to break a missile block in the ceiling there. No.
So that is interesting to me. How he almost.
No, Dino. He's gone back to single bomb jumps.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't trust his doubles anymore.
He almost got the double bomb jumps in criteria, but he decided to switch it up here.
Oh, ooh, this is scary. He's at a pretty low health. I mean, you can just take it slowly through side of room. So it's very common to get really low on health in Ridley in general. Like, regardless of where you start. Oh, my heart, man. Oh, the Matrix duck, though.
The funny thing is, he didn't freeze a single side. That's boss, man. I'm just saying though. He had low health, and he could have frozen any of the side hoppers, but he decided to just power it. John's gonna be in a worse situation than Mr. Dino, actually.
John has no health now.
But he does have missiles, so I wonder if he's gonna use them on the side hoppers.
I'm so worried for both runners now. Dino has like no health and has to run back to the side hoppers. Oh goodness. Okay, we're we're fine. God damn it, dude. I think that I should just kill these orbs. No, okay.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. One hit from any of these orbs is dead. Orbs do 18 damage.
Yes. John got some health, so he's fine. No, like, oh my god, I'm so scared.
Okay, he picked up a big.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine. We're fine. We're alive. Oh god. John should be fine too. He's taking it slow in this room still. Okay, he's good on health. Mr. Dino shoots the pipe bug with the super to assert dominance.
Not out of the woods yet, Mr. Dino. Still has to fight Ridley. And the strat for Ridley for any percent makes it so that you will have low health at the end of the fight. But he does pick up that safety. So
he picks up the safety. With the safety tank, it's really hard to die on the fight.
John,
you can just kind of mash and be fine. If you don't pick up the safety tank, you intentionally end up at one hit away from death fighting him. So it's really scary. I died my last turn to Ridley.
Alright, pretty easy. Very nice, smooth fight there.
And I'm guessing John. Yeah, I also got the safety tank.
Oh no! So Dino has a bit of an ammo issue here now. He might not even make it out of Norfair with this ammo count. So he'll have to farm a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he got his supers though, and that's the more tricky part. But yeah, he's very low on standard missiles.
John with a few kill the fireballs.
Optimal.
Yeah, if you're not aware, those fireballs drop ammo and health. So if you're doing any percent and for some reason you find yourself getting fireballs, it's a good idea to farm those because they do have a pretty good drop rate.
Yeah, I think Dino has the exact amount of missiles needed. I think there's 3.
Yeah, he has the exact amount. Well, he'll need
Up
more.
until high jump, right?
Yeah, he'll get 2 missile tanks on the way to high jump, so he should be all right after.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about this door. Yeah, there's a missile block here, and there's a missile block right before the next missile tank. You can't miss this shot though.
Yeah, or else. Okay, he gets
okay.
the missile drop. That's the thing about having full health. You're almost. You should be expecting drops at full health.
Yeah, with full health, most enemies shoot up to having like above 50% chance to drop missile.
This is an interesting play. MrDino actually skipped that missile tank that you would normally get.
Huh. Is he gonna grab it on the way back, or just not gonna get it? Did he like watch the TAS? The TAS doesn't grab that tank. But I mean, it takes like 2 seconds to grab. You should probably grab that normally.
Yeah, especially if you're low on ammo. Let's see if he'll pick it up. Okay, he will.
Yeah, it gets it on the way down. Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone pick it up on the way back, though, at first. All right, Dino leaving Norfair. Meanwhile, BlackEliteJohn picking up high jump. It's still a pretty close game. We got the big wall coming up.
Yeah, there are plenty of events possible that could make this lead shift at any moment.
For me, always, whenever I reach this point in MrDino side, my heart just starts my heartbeat just starts increasing.
Well, yeah, this is the part, like the long walk from Ridley to Crane, which is like pretty easy in itself, but it's just a prelude to the disaster.
This is where I start calming myself down and say it's gonna be all right.
Taking deep breaths. We've been here before.
It's especially worse when you see green numbers on your splits.
Yeah, it's even worse. Like when you're behind, it's whatever. It's like the run's not good anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll see Dino attempt the acid worm skip. This is like one of the most polarized tricks in the run, or punishing, I guess.
Yeah,
if you miss it, you lose a lot of time.
Oh, it goes for the pause buffer here.
No, that was
almost.
He got the bomb jump. The bomb jump was perfect. He didn't unmorph in time, so you now gonna reset the room.
This is gonna give John the break he needs. I did see John practicing HBJ, so maybe he might have a leg up on MrDino if he messes up. So both of the runners have like a lot of health, so failing acid a few times is
missed
not...
it again, man.
Yeah, I don't think death is going to be an issue here.
No issue. They could fail probably like 10 times without running out of health.
All right, let's see John's first. Oh,
first try. Dang.
And now the lead has changed. MrDino going for the safety savior. Might be a little bit concerned that he could possibly die here if he makes more fails.
Yeah.
It's a really nerve-wracking trick, especially in a tournament or a race. And MrDino finally gets it. Nice.
So the runs live at least, but now John has a significant lead.
So pressure's on Mr. Dino to get his lead back. Will he, though? There's about 20-25 minutes left in this run.
John's taking some damage trying to freeze the Cyclops. Dino taking the refill. Interesting.
I wonder if he does this refill in preparation for Turian? Well, no, he'll need to use his super stuff. Huh.
I'm not sure. He's spending a lot of missiles now, so I'm guessing he's gonna take another refill.
Oh, I didn't even see a boss fight on John's side.
I forgot to look. Crate is kind of a joke in 100%.
If you thought Super Metroid Crate Quick Call was fast, you've never seen ZM. And down goes Crate on Dino's side, yeah.
I'm gonna see John shine sparkling out through this big acid room.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. It's important to note that John did not refill here at the Speed Booster Chozo. So
No, I'm guessing he'll refill in Brinstar. Which on oh right, he's doing the pattern build.
That scares me sometimes.
It looks like he's falling down every time.
Yeah, but he does get it though, and he said he's very comfortable with that strat. I mean, if it's something that you're consistent with, and you know you'll never fall through, you know, it's a good strat.
I mean, I can see it. It kills all the VOs, which makes the part afterwards less scary.
And he does basically get that guaranteed ledge grab too.
Yeah. Dino gets through it fine as well. So I'm assuming John is taking this refill.
Oh,
No,
he's gonna
okay,
take the top
sure.
Chozo refill. Okay,
Top refill.
going old school on us.
Oh, Dino's taking the ball cannon up. That's interesting.
Is he gonna take that missile pack though?
I mean,
Oh,
he
he will.
probably should. If he's taking the ball cannon, he probably should get the tank as well.
All right, let's see if Dino actually refills. So he already did one refill here, and he does. Okay.
Oh, he does. Okay, I seem to remember him taking the top route in practice, but he switched to the statue. I did yell at him a tiny bit when he took the top route, so he may have maybe listened.
All right, so BlackEliteJohn will be the first one to enter Turian. 50-4 versus MrDino 55-4. Mr. Dino will have a leg up here on ammo count.
Well, Turian is a very ammo-intense area. You want to kind of maximize both your supers and missiles at the same time. It's pretty tricky. Usually you just want to not be full on either. So regardless of what the Metroids drop for you, you like get, oh wow. You get some kind of refill. John getting a double super drop on the first Metroid, that's unfortunate. You want that later when you don't have full supers.
Looking pretty good right now on John's side. No big issues. The biggest thing that you should worry about, which is what's happening right now.
Yeah, getting grabbed is pretty terrible.
Yeah, this is not like 100% where it doesn't really affect you if you get grabbed. Because here, now you got to worry about getting big health drops from the Metroids instead of missile.
Yeah.
Oh, MrDino also getting grabbed by the same Metroid.
No.
So
Dino lost a lot of health there.
Yeah, he lost a ton of health. John did recover his remaining super missiles. He should. Yeah, I think this is a good choice. He doesn't have that many regular missiles, so he uses supers to increase his missile count, and hopefully he gets a super drop here.
So you need, or with the ammo counts we have, you absolutely need 4 super tanks against, or 4 supers against Mother Brain. And if they don't, oh, he did get the super drop at the very last one. Otherwise, he would have to farm the Rinkas in this room, which is gonna have to do anyway. But they sometimes don't drop supers for quite a while. It's scary. Dino is completely out of supers, and it's gonna be might become an issue.
Yeah, MrDino's probably gonna farm longer than John here, so John does have the advantage.
I mean, that depends. If Dino gets his super tank, see? Dino gets his supers, he has more normal missiles than John does.
Well, Dino
he had
some Zebatites. John,
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Just a few more missiles for John. He should be on his way, right? He's full up.
Dino choosing to kill all the Zebatites?
Oh no, he's gonna have a very long farm time. If he uses those supers, don't do it.
No. Oh, he just uses 1 super too. That's completely pointless. He still needs 2 super drops regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, see, professional. Professional farmer.
Immediately gets the super drops, but he
He just needs to not get any more super drops at all.
He still has to farm a ton of missiles, though.
Yeah, he does. Meanwhile, John is fighting Mother Brain. There's a safe spot right in front of her. You can crouch, and the beam misses you.
That's to me that as a fan of Metroid, to me that's kind of unfortunate that the developers did not think that through.
Well, you don't like the cheese?
No.
You just sit there. Okay, I think you're good on the missiles then. You can go. If you kill 2 Zebatites, you need to be full on ammo to do the rest of the room. But if you kill all of them, you can have 14 below standard 50 and 4.
Yeah, for every Zebatite you kill, you subtract 7 from 49.
Yeah.
Actually, for every Zebatite past the first two Zebatites. He's setting up here for the kill. Meanwhile, John is leaving the planet.
John is getting out of there. Oh no, John or Dino accidentally shot 5 normal missiles. Okay. It ended up fine anyway.
Oh, interesting strat here.
Oh, an old Transport strat. Oh no. Okay, we're fine.
Alright, if you're BlackEliteJohn, do you save here? Or do you keep going?
I think I save. I don't know how comfortable John is with suitless in general. But it's pretty scary. Like, everything does a ton of damage. So unless you're pretty seasoned with the area, I would always save.
Alright, let's see what John decides to do.
I mean, I'm just guessing he's gonna take the refill, because not taking refill would probably be a really bad idea at this point. And if you're taking the refill, saving isn't that much slower.
Yeah. Well, for someone as new as John, taking the refill is basically a given.
Yeah.
but I'm really concerned about whether or not he's going to save.
Skips the map though.
It's something that our world record holder cannot do.
He's trying. Okay, leave him alone. Yeah, it does save. So
Really
this is entire animation. It takes like 3 or 4 seconds to save. It's not terrible.
He does take the save, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
he
no.
takes it immediately.
Oh no. These pirates are being very mean. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, I give kudos to John there for taking it cool. He didn't panic, so he managed to get out of that room alive.
It is very easy to panic if these rooms don't go as planned.
Oh wow, John with some old school strats here.
I don't know if that's old school. Just if that's what you do if you don't want to do like woo! Oh no!
Ooh, takes a death. He's still ahead though.
Yeah, Dino's catching up. He's still ahead, even with the death. He's still ahead. That's interesting.
Yeah. So now Dino is right behind John, 1 room away. Will Dino save 2?
Again, he probably should, but I'm not sure. He doesn't. Oh, he needs all the time he can get.
So the last time Mr. Dino saved was at Kraid.
Yes. And what you're seeing John doing here is getting caught on purpose so that he can shoot out the floor so he doesn't have to crawl. And crawling is only beneficial if you actually manage to get this wall jump that Dino almost got. If you get that wall jump, you save time, but if you don't, you lose a bunch of time because you have to crawl all the way. Getting caught intentionally and shooting the floor is only about a second slower than doing the fast spread.
Yep, so Mr. Dino will have to wait at some point for the alarm to turn off, and he's going to do it here. John with his hero shot, he must be really happy about that. The hero shots are everywhere in SM.
What is a hero shot? I'm not sure I know this.
The hero shot's basically you shooting upwards and then you're jumping up so that the beam stays on screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and damages whatever it is that you're trying to get that's further away vertically from you.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
They do it like a million times in SM.
So Suitless in general, if you're not aware, is very static. Like there's no randomness at all. In most rooms in the rest of the game, enemies at least like turn around or go different directions randomly. But in Suitless, if you do the exact same thing every time, the pirates are gonna behave exactly the same every time. They move strictly as a response to Samus in every room.
Yep. So if you see anything go wrong, 9 times out of 10, it's the runner's fault. Maybe 10 times out of 10.
Maybe.
So John resetting the room here, which is a good idea because if you do fail the wall jumps there, the searchlights might actually catch you.
Yeah.
So resetting the room there allows Mr. Dino to catch up. They're about to be synced here pretty soon.
They're really close now.
Yeah.
This might be, if one of them, like if Dino gets Samstrat and John doesn't, that might be enough to close the game. No, probably not, actually. These wall jumps, though.
Oh, so Dino resets the room there because he failed the first wall jump. I
mean, that's fair. There was a pirate right in front of him. I understand it.
John does get the Samstrat though.
Oh, John does Samstrat? Dino didn't even try. I think he didn't look anything like what Samstrat is supposed to be.
So he's gonna save another second over Mr. Dino. He really needs it because Dino's catching up really fast.
So John doesn't have to go left here into the save room while Dino will take a very small detour to turn off the alarm.
There's one thing I also noticed about people coming from Super Metroid is that sometimes you'll just see them stop for no reason after entering the next room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's because in Super Metroid, the last input that you put prior to entering a room carries over into the next room.
Huh. Interesting.
So if you were holding your run button and you ran through a door, you can release the run button, and you'll still maintain that running animation door.
Huh. Interesting. Dino caught up to John. Apparently, I didn't know this is what John did. What kind of mistake happened? But he passed him.
Okay. So John having some platform issues, which caused MrDino to catch up. It's gonna be a really close race.
This is exciting.
John taking it easy here. He was not confident in his wall jump, so he uses the platforms, which is
gonna have to wait a bit here.
Yeah, he will, but it's a smart move. It's better than dying.
Yeah, falling down at those platforms is usually just death. There are like 9 pirates down there.
So John gonna take another refill, maybe a save.
I'm not sure a save is correct here. I mean, if you're taking the refill already, right? It's still easy to die, not on Charlie himself, but after getting the suits back, pirates still do like 50 damage a hit.
All right, so we'll see what happens here. Who gets the better RNG?
This boss is just a long waiting game. You have to wait for it to become vulnerable.
It's like playing whack-a-mole or something.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. So Dino does shoot himself. Shooting yourself at this point does give you a slightly faster glyph.
But he doesn't for the second round, huh?
You know, that's for the first one? That's interesting.
He's got a ton of health. He should be using it.
When people only do it once, they usually do it on the last one to make... because the last one is the hardest to hit. So making that shorter means it's less likely to get hit by lightning.
Yeah. So John does the deboost strats for all the rounds, so he missed the shot.
He missed
did
that
the second
shot,
round, yeah.
Yeah, he tried to do it on all of them. Oh no!
Last one.
And this is Charlie. This is what happens. See, he's so fast. John, please, no. Dude, this fight is a mess. Get it, get it. Yeah, okay.
Very nice, very nice. John going for the.
Oh, he gets it. The cutscene glitch.
Nice.
So if during the animation where Samus turns towards the statue, you can like turn around. It's like a 2 or 3 frame window. And if you do, you just get to move around during that cutscene. So you just mash left and right and hope you get it, pretty much.
So MrDino's got a pretty decent, and he's going for a 4th super.
Take an extra super tank. I mean, this is pretty fast, and it's safety, I guess, if you do think anything on Mecha. You want exactly 6 super tanks or 6 supers against Mecha Ridley. So again, while Dino's doing weird stuff again. So while you may seem very powerful here, these pirates do a lot of damage. They only have the tiniest beam possible. They can't really waste ammo. I mean, plasma still shreds pirates, but it's this part is scary.
It is, yeah. So I'm just looking at the differences in space jumps between the two. MrDino's space jump's a little bit faster than John's. John's got a really wide and slow space jump. This is Super Metroid-esque.
Nice, a Super Metro space jump.
Yeah. But MrDino's is slightly shorter and slightly faster. So he's gonna save some time over John for every space jump.
So in Super Metroid's space jump is like very strict, and you're like specific timing, and it's super floaty and stuff. So it's weird. It's a lot more snappy in this game. You can do it way faster than you think. Also, I saw Dino taking the top route in the bomber room that John's going through right now. But he didn't use charge beam, which is pretty risky. The balls just shoot lightning at you sometimes. He made it through fine though.
Yeah, both runners taking a few hits here or there, but overall still pretty good.
Does Daniel do the quote-unquote new strat? I'm not expecting it. No.
I don't think even the new person does the new strat, or the person who found it, like, so far. I know that there's a newer strat that's being developed right now.
I mean, sort of. Axedo found your, like, original, I guess, like the newest version where you get multiple shots.
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen him do it, like,
after. No, Axedo does it a lot. Axedo does it, like, all the time.
Oh, okay.
But, like, me and Scotty experimented with getting even more shots, and Scotty got up to, like, 5. But it's so hard to get more than 2. It's just, like, super.
So Dino's in a very dangerous room here, and he has some issues. Hopefully he can get out of this. Okay, he did take a few hits, but he should be okay now.
And there you can see how quickly things turn sour if you like do the tiniest mistake.
Yeah, I'm actually worried for John here because the room coming up, it can be very difficult for newcomers.
Yes. Dino choosing to take a refill, I think that's fair.
Oh, okay. Will he save? He will save. Okay, so as long as nothing bad happens, I'm pretty sure MrDino is gonna take the here, but we'll see. I mean, stranger things have happened. So
You can miss escape spark a couple of times.
Yep.
You can get like a really bad mecha. Mecha sometimes just doesn't swipe.
Yeah, John doesn't go for the refill or save, so he's gonna catch up a little bit here.
So it's scary though.
Yeah, it's still pretty close race. Will it come down to the Shine Spark?
Slowly waiting for mecha to show up. Taking the supers, nice, slow, nice and easy.
All right, let's see John's fight here. It's still anyone's game. There's one more major trick coming up at the end that could change the lead, maybe.
This is MrDino's race to lose right now.
Yeah, so John needs 2 more missiles.
Yeah, he thinks super.
1, 2, good.
There we go.
Why is John losing? Because he has space jump equipped. John is notorious in the Super Metroid randomizer community for hating space jump and unequipping it every time he gets it.
I see. Well, you can't unequip items in this game.
Nope.
You're gonna have to deal with the space jump. And I mean, I can tell that he doesn't enjoy space jump. you can kind of see it, right?
Alright, coming up on the room where we'll see the shine break on MrDino's side, he's going to push the Spark Bot all the way to the left so that he can get enough space for a shine spark or a speed booster.
So shoots away the floor so that
Oh, he's still a bit
so
too
the
far
robot doesn't.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, he went too far left. It's fine. He broke the block. No, it's fine.
He's still trying to do a shine break. I mean, he has enough room.
He's got
to
it this time.
shine.
There we go. I just have to not drop this. Taking it slow. Ooh, ooh. Okay.
Okay, it does
Yeah,
get
good.
a small spark. So John's gonna re-attempt the shine spark.
So barring a disaster at Black Pirates, MrDino probably has to. And we've seen disasters at Black Pirates before, though.
John gets the ball spark too. But I think MrDino's got this in the bag, killing the last remaining Black Pirate. He has enough health here to not die. There you go.
Excellent. So MrDino takes it.
GG to MrDino. John's having some issues with the Black Pirates, though. He needs to get them up here for the easy bait. There you go.
Oh.
And that is it for John. Waiting for the store to open. GG
There we
to
go.
both runners.
Sub 48 for both of them. It's nice. I
Oh,
think,
so
is that a PB for both of them?
it's a PB. It's a race PB for John by over a minute. It's not a race PB for MrDino, though.
Alright. I wonder if we're gonna get any of them in here for an interview.
Yep, we have MrDino in the setup channel. Let's see if I can get him in here. I don't know if I have drag privileges. Just dump him in this room.
And that was a fun race, man.
Yeah, it was-
Lots of lead changes, big plays.
I honestly thought it was over when John got AWS first try.
Yeah, so did I. But then, like, Pirates happened.
Yeah. And we have MrDino and BlackEliteJohn in
Hello, guys.
the channel.
Hello.
On.
Hey, how are you guys?
Pretty good.
Oh,
pretty
good.
It was a really good
Good.
race.
Yeah, it was a fun race.
Oh man, I was so nervous, man. Like last race with Dragon Fangs, I failed at AWS, and that was pretty much all that I practiced for a week. And then coming into AWS and failing it again, I was like, please no.
It gets your heart pounding, right?
It does, man. It does.
We were talking about like all the way from Ridley to Brinstar. You build up. You start getting more and more nervous the closer you get to Craze.
Yeah, right after you kill Ridley, you are like, oh man, here it comes.
So I noticed you, after failing Asborn Skip a couple of times, you took a safety save. I'm guessing you were worried you might actually run out of health trying it.
Yeah, actually, I did that for because every time you fail AWS, you keep getting damage.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get into a situation that probably I didn't have enough life to go kill the acid worm, and I didn't have enough life to try again the AWS,
Right.
and I didn't want to forfeit again. So I was like, I'm gonna take this save here. I'm finishing this no matter what.
Yeah, and I guess it paid off.
But GG, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm nervous, but I'm happy. But GG, EliteJohn.
Thank you,
I
G2.
understand that-
It did pay off your save, because when I saw was that I was like no safety save until the the ship, which I did well because I I died there trying
Yeah.
to in suitless. So after
So
that, I took
what
it a little
happened in
more
Suitless?
safe.
What happened in Suitless? How?
What happened is that I failed my wall jump, and then I kind
Oh
of
yeah,
panic.
it's a
So
very
because
panicky
I
area.
panic, I was I did shoot at the wrong time because I was panicking. I thought I didn't want to die, and it ended up me being dead. But I
It
was
seems.
pretty proud I did get the SM Worm skip first try though.
Yeah, that was sick. That was when you took the lead over Dino.
Yeah, I was watching all the way. I was like, so far behind, and then I got SM Worm skip and he fell in. I was like, oh nice, I got it, and constantly fell. No, I'm pretty sure I will win it. But then that death and
Died, yeah.
success may make it win the game. So GG Dino.
You got a dead on Suitless?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
he,
man.
He saved at the start of Suitless, and then he died a couple of rooms in and had to go back.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I was so far ahead also of my time. I was like when I'm being suitless, I was like 1 minute and a half ahead of my times.
Oh man.
But
Well,
if you get a PB, then with that, it's a bad PB, but I will take it.
Hey, it's a PV, man, and
Yeah,
it's
a
good that
PV.
you saved.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's interesting that looking at the times now that BlackEliteJohn got a lower in-game time than MrDino. Because the death mostly costs you real time.
Because of the reload. So.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Mr. Dino moving up and facing off against Kirby Master.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Good luck with that.
I need to practice a lot.
It's fine. Kirby's forgotten how to play this game.
He's been playing other games, so I think you have a chance here.
Yeah. I should probably play Samus Returns against him, right?
All right, so John is eliminated from the tournament. Do you have any? Do you plan on continuing?
My plans is that now to learn Undo because I did try in person with Zero Mission, and I don't know, I didn't really like it. It's like I try not to, and it seems I'm not an 80% guy, so I will now, since I eliminated from the tournaments, I will go and learn Undo for Zero Missions.
Okay, that's good. So we'll continue to do Zero Mission.
Yes, I will continue,
but for 100%, yeah.
Yeah, but it's true. I will return to 20% because especially with that kind of PB, I need to get a better one, and I want to get a lower times also in 80%. But I will learn Undo before.
Yeah, you should be able to get a PB with that death. It should be easy.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's easier to learn the basic stuff like movement and things in 100% anyway. If you learn that and then come back, you're gonna be way better at 90%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like what Fang said, if you grind 100%, you're naturally gonna get better at 100%. But now you're juggling between this and your Super Metroid randomizer turn.
Oh yeah. So also do not help jungling between two games like that. And I didn't also practice a lot of Zero Mission. I was very focused on Super Metroids. There's also a marathon participating, which I need to practice. I do a Super Metroid run, so I'm so more focused on Super Metroid. I did practice a lot before the tournament, before the race, but I didn't do much about Zero Mission though. So advice: practice, do rounds, and practice a lot before the tournament. So
yeah,
you won't end up like me getting a bad PB like that.
Yeah, I need to de-rust some Zero Mission. I've been playing Super Metroid too, so
all PBs are bad PBs, so you're in good company.
Yeah, guaranteed easy next time for John, and hopefully we'll see you again. And maybe you might sign up for like future 100% tournament or something like that.
Yeah. Thank you, and see you next mission, all.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. Yep. So that's all I got. Anyone else got anything?
All PBs are bad PBs, so you're in good company.
That'll be all for me. Thank you guys for doing the commentary. Well, John for the race, and of course, Speed Gaming for the host of the
hopefully
tournament.
We'll see you again. And you know, maybe you might sign up for the future 100% tournament or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, and see you next
No,
mission.
I'm good. I was
See you next
entertained.
mission.
All right.
See you next mission.
All right,
See you
that's
next
all
mission.
I got. Thanks everyone again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Have a good one.